Welcome to this DOCKR instructional video. This video will teach you how to get the most out of your new DOCKR cargo bike. These modern electric-powered bicycles are ideal for sustainable mobility. They are much cooler than your regular bicycle, but do require a little extra training. I have a lot to share with you, so let's get started. Check your load and the cargo box. Is it secured? Or is everything inside the cargo box going to fly around when you cycle around a corner? Also, make sure that heavy items are placed lower in the cargo area to improve driving stability. Position the pedal of your bike so that you can easily apply power when setting off. Try to do this as much as possible. To drive forward, turn on the electrical support via the buttons on the handlebar. You will see a blue light. Hold the brake and push down on the right power level. Release the brake and the bike will start moving. Make sure your feet stay on the pedals to prevent them from getting trapped. When setting off, immediately test whether the brakes are working properly. We recommend that you brake using both brakes wherever possible. If you have to brake hard, keep applying pressure on the pedals. This may feel counterintuitive, but it will keep your tires from losing grip and help you stop as quickly as possible. Are they working properly? Then you can continue on your way. The tilt system makes it possible to take tight corners and gives you the feeling of driving a normal bicycle. Try to lean to the side when taking a corner. The bike is designed so that it will not fall over. Try out the more powerful modes if you feel comfortable doing so. You will notice an extra thrust, and you have to pedal even less. However, this does limit your range, so we recommend always using a lighter mode because the bicycle already provides enough support, and it gives you more control over the power delivery. The most powerful mode is only recommended for steep hills, where extra support is needed. When you are mingling with other traffic, you must always bear in mind the dimensions and weight of your bicycle. Performing an unexpected evasive maneuver is a lot more complicated. While on the move, it's best to imagine a similar-sized box in the shape of your bike, floating a few meters in front of you. This allows you to better assess whether certain situations could get tricky. Overtake other cyclists with a wide angle, and not too fast to prevent them from reacting startled. Always keep in mind that the back of your bike is wider than the front. This means creating extra room when overtaking or making a tight turn. You can use the width of your mirrors as a guideline. You will often cycle among a variety of road users, and not everyone is able to anticipate your possibly higher speed. Therefore, reduce your speed when traffic picks up, and anticipate unexpected maneuvers by other road users, so you can react accordingly if necessary. In addition, assess whether you will fit in narrow streets or alleys along with oncoming traffic. If not, you may want to choose a different route. In case you do need to turn around, stand in front of the bike and push it backwards. When approaching busy intersections or roundabouts, reduce your speed. This will prevent you from entering a risky situation at high speed and gives other traffic time to react to you. And most importantly, priority is not something you take. You are given priority. Even though technically you are often entitled to priority from traffic on your left, keep in mind that we are all human and everyone makes mistakes. So first, check to see if the person on the left has seen you and slows down or stops before you cross the road. Do you intersect with another lane when turning? Or are you passing another cyclist? Then notify them with your bell, and always use your mirrors to see if nobody is alongside your bike. Start looking over your shoulder as soon as you're making the turn. This prevents painful situations. And do you have to wait at a red light? Then you should join at the back of the queue. You take up a lot of space with your bicycle, and it is your responsibility to save space for other road users. You can pass slower cyclists as soon as you are on your way again. DOCKR cargo bikes are extremely useful for last-mile delivery. But these areas do not always consist of smooth stretches of asphalt. Avoid potholes, slow down at large speed bumps, and only use the sidewalk while walking. The bicycle can take a beating, but taking these obstacles at full speed is not a smart move. In combination with the heavy load you are carrying, there is a lot of force on the front fork, which can damage it in the long run. Taking some precautions will protect not only your bike, but also your precious cargo. Finally, you should remember that your cargo bike serves as a mobile business card. Careless cycling behavior does not only negatively affect your own image, but also that of your employer. Once you arrive at your destination, you can't just leave your bicycle on the road. You should park it so that you do not block traffic. When arriving, make sure your bike is parked stable and lean the steering wheel to one side. Always use the handbrake when parked. Is your destination in a pedestrian area, such as a shopping street or on the sidewalk? And is your bicycle too heavy to push, due to the load or an incline in the road? Then you can use the walk support. This is done via the display. The bike will then automatically start moving at walking speed. Are you delivering in a busy area? Then it's recommended you lock the cargo box to keep your goods safe. Did you enjoy the ride? Now it's time to make sure the next cyclist can also have a good time. So when you return, put your bike back on its stand with both hands and make sure you leave the cargo box clean and dry. Walk around the cargo bike and check for any damage or defects, such as a flat tire or a dent in the frame. Lock the bicycle and disconnect the battery from the frame. Take the battery and connect it to the charger. The charger can only be plugged in one way. After connecting, ensure that the battery is charging. Awesome! Now the bicycle will be ready to go again in a few hours. Thank you for watching this DOCKR cargo bike instructional video. I hope we managed to provide you with new information on the use and conveniences of DOCKR cargo bikes.